What's going on, everyone? My name is D. Anthony with Evolution Traders, and as the year comes to an end, I've been doing a little bit of reflecting, going over my trading year of 2023. Some of the things I did really well, some of the things maybe that I still need to continue to work on. But all in all, it was a good year. It was another profitable year. So, when I say profitable year, that means I will be paying Mr. Uncle Sam this year, which is always fun. So, but the way I always look at it is if you're paying, Uncle Sam and you're writing that check to the IRS, you're doing something pretty spectacular when it comes to, your trading, because ultimately that's the goal, right? For everyone out there is to, not the goal is not to pay taxes, obviously, because no one likes to pay taxes. It's just something we have to do. But that if you are cutting that check, then you were able to take some money out of the market and you're able to, eat off of it, live off of it, supplement your income, this, that, and the other. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of brainstorming right now and just kind of writing down some goals because, every year I kind of set goals for myself and I tend to, try to knock them out one by one. Okay. So some of the things that, I would like to do on the options side of things, because if you guys know, I do trade options as well. That's about where 80% of my bulk net revenue comes from, is trading options. My position sizing has been the same for around two and a half, almost 3 years now. I want to increase my position sizing this year in 2024. So normally I'm playing anywhere between 8 to 10 contracts. I would like to make the norm somewhere between 12 and 15. Okay. And I've kind of run, the math on that. It might be taking me up, another $1,000, another $1,500 per trade. Sometimes, for example, if I'm in a trade for 4,000, I might be bumping up that overall risk to around 5,000, 6,000. If it's a $6,000 trade, it might be, closer to 7,500, 8,000. I think that I'm ready for that. It's been a long time coming. It's also a way to kind of boost up my revenue for this year in 2024. So the option side of things, I really want to increase my risk, right? So that would be increasing my risk to at least 12 to 15 contracts per options play. Now on the prop firm side of things, I'm right now currently funded $100,000 between Top Step and Apex. So I've got $100,000 worth of prop firm capital, $150,000, because I got $50,000 in Apex and I just got funded another account with Top Step. So that is $150K in funding with prop firms. What I would like to do is at least in the first quarter, get that up another $100K. So by the end of Q1, I would like to be at 250. Okay. That's my goal. So I do have to, start a couple more evaluations and kind of get working on those. My goal for the prop firm side of things is if I make 1% a week on that 150, kind of be content and be happy with that. That would mean that I'm pulling out somewhere between 4 and 5% a month, which is high when you really break it down, and it's really, really good. So I would be content with making 2% a month on 150K, on 250K, as long as I can keep doing that consistently. But the goal will be 1%. What happened there? The goal would be, what the heck happened to my WordPad? The goal would be 1% a week. Okay. So 1% a week equals, 4 to 5%, let's say, a month. Okay. But I would be content with 2 to 3% on the total capital that I have under management on the prop firm side of things. From there, it's just all about scaling. So if I can add at least 100,000 each and every single quarter, I would like to finish. Okay, I would like to finish 2024 with somewhere between 400 and 500K in funding. That would be the goal. Okay. Now I need to reverse engineer it. I need to figure out, how am I going to get there? How am I going to make the time to trade all of these accounts? I'm not a big fan in copy trading all my accounts. So If that means I need to go out there and get a 250K account or a 150K account, so I'm not trading, you know, 5, 6, 7, $50,000 accounts, and I'm just able to trade, you know, 3 or 4 accounts, it would be a lot easier for me. Again, I'm not completely opposed to doing the whole copy trading thing. You know, if I did have 6 or 7 or 8 accounts, maybe I can group them in groups of 2. The only reason why I'm not a fan of copy trading all of the entire portfolio is because I'm human. If I have a bad day or I have, you know, something going on in my own personal life and I'm, you know, just emotionally a wreck and I go on tilt, you know, I potentially don't want to lose all my accounts in one day due to, you know, a human error, right? Because we all have those bad days. And we're all human, right? So, you know, I'm no different than you. I have bad days as well. I have things outside of the trading world that I have to deal with. I have real life issues that I have to deal with. You know, I don't want to bring, you know, one particular day, a bad energy, a bad day, you know, into my trading and then lose everything that I've worked so hard for. So that's the only reason why I don't like to copy trade everything. I want to keep my position sizing between 1 to 5 micros on the funded side. But depending on market conditions, I'm not opposed to playing 1 to 2 minis if the ranges are small. Let's say, for example, you know, we're range bound trading and the market is not really putting in 25, 30, 40 point candles. It's putting in 5 point candles, 10 point candles, 7 point candles. I can kind of manage that a little bit better because the price action is a little bit more slower, so I can get to the mini side of things. Or if we have some type of, you know, big macro breakdown where we lose a big daily level, a big daily channel, and there's just a lot of momentum where we're flushing or really breaking out to the top side, where I can get in, scalp a couple of mini contracts. But as far as my, you know, the majority of my trades, 80% of my trades, I'd like to keep it between 1 and 5 micros and kind of just work towards that 1% a week on the total capital. Those are some of my goals for, you know, the prop firm side of things. As far as evolution traders, I'd like to build another course, something a little bit more in depth as far as all of my strategies in one, because a lot of people who are in evolution traders, you guys know, I use the big chart. I also use the 20 SMA plays. But I have probably 5 or 6 or 7 different other setups that I take, but they're just more advanced. So I don't want to confuse people by throwing out everything all at once, because I feel that you should be profitable with 1 or 2 strategies before you start expanding the tool belt. But, you know, after 9 years, I've got a lot of different things that my eyes see in the market where, you know, I can identify and take, you know, 5 points here, 10 points here, 5 points here, 10 points here, if I see it, right, with minimal risk. I want to expand the education on YouTube. I want to expand the education for the private mentorship group in Evolution Traders. I would like to do more live streams, and I would like to grow the YouTube channel double. So this year, my YouTube channel from last year is up 113% on the amount of views that I gained in the past 365 days. I would like to double that. I still have a very small YouTube channel, and I believe one of the main reasons why the YouTube channel is so small is because a lot of the information that I do put out there is realistic information. It's not a lot of fluff. It's not a lot of, hey, learn this particular strategy, you're going to retire tomorrow, or you're going to make 6 figures in you know, the next 30 days. A lot of it's the hard facts and reality where I'm telling you you're going to lose. I'm telling you you're probably going to fail. I'm telling you that this business is hard. I'm trying to tell you that you need to stay disciplined. A lot of that stuff people don't like to hear. It's not real glamorous. It's not flashy. So it kind of drives people away. But, you know, just to kind of give you guys some metrics on some of the numbers that I did personally this year on the YouTube side of things, I brought in over 150,000 views to my videos. A goal for YouTube would be to at least hit 300K this year in 2024. If I can reach more traders, I think that I can, you know, spread an unbiased message when it comes to trading. So that way, if you are serious about learning how to trade or making this your profession or making this your side income, that you have a good foundation to kind of start off with. I believe that a lot of information out there is very generic and it's very thin, meaning that they're not giving you, you know, the whole inside and the nitty gritty on what it actually takes to succeed. It's like, you know, learn this strategy, put this indicator on your chart and hit at 90%. It's not like that. There's a lot more that goes into this business than just that. So yeah, if I can get my YouTube to 300,000 views this year in 2024, That would be a goal that I would like to accomplish. Obviously, if we surpass that, that would be even better. But, you know, those are some of the goals that I'm going to be, you know, trying to work towards, right? Options, I want to increase my size. Prop firm, I want to get more money under management. I want to go from 150 to 250 by the end of Q1. I would like to aim for targets of 1% a week, but again, not an end all be all, right? So if I finish the month 2% up, I'm going to be happy with that, right? I'm still going to be happy with that. I would like to finish 2024 with at least 400 to 500K in funding. I want to keep my position sizing between 1 and 5 micros or 1 to 2 minis, depending on the range and the momentum. And then the YouTube, as far as expanding the education, expanding the team, expanding the mentorship, expanding the strategies, expanding the knowledge, I would like to increase that from 150K views to 300K views in 2024. That would take the help of all of you guys smashing the like button, sharing, subscribing, turning the bell notifications on, stuff like that, right? But again, I just want to throw this out there because I think it's very interesting when I look at other people and how they kind of plan their years and plan their goals out. Maybe, you know, you guys can start planning your year and plan your goals and try to actually work through them. So this is just a little brainstorm. By the time this list is all done, I'm going to have some more things on there as far as goals, you know, personal goals, health goals, relationship goals with family. You know, I'll have a bunch of other stuff on this list as well, and it'll be a little bit more detailed and it'll kind of be outlined, and I'll print it out, you know, laminate it up, and I'll kind of, you know, put this in my journal here that I carry. So that way I can look towards these goals and kind of work towards them, right? That way it's a fresh reminder of some things that I do want to accomplish for 2024. I think it's a good idea that all of you guys do it as well, because it really does help. The more you look at it, the more you work towards it, I believe that you can get to those goals. So again, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys all in the new year.